your discussion about this. It's still a very interesting to me thing to contemplate, and I certainly hope that the best of all worlds is that we end up with the best of all worlds is that we end up with an independent commission that draws fair lines. The worst thing that could happen, I suppose, is that we could have a similar response that we had a decade ago, and that would be very unfortunate.
Right. And I thank you for your...
I remain hopeful, but cautious.
I also want to thank you for your long-time leadership on this issue as a member of the State Senate, which you've been very solid in your support for.
Thank you, Senator. Mr. Dadey, I have one question for you from the public. Then we'll move on to the next panel. But first, I'd like to take this time to thank Assemblyman Hakeem Jeffries and the Speaker and the Assembly in general, because we're in this hearing room here today because they hosted us and they provided the room. We did make a request of the Senate to hold it in one of our own hearing rooms. However, that request was not afforded to us, and we were not able to use the Senate hearing room, and I guess that speaks for itself, so I'll leave it there. But the question is from someone called Justice for All via live stream. Who will ensure that members of the Independent Commission represent the diversity and interests of the huge minority communities in our urban centers?
You want me to answer that question?
Yeah.
In the legislation that you all support, provides for that. Actually, the two-step nominating committee process and the people that are chosen for the pool have to match, the diverse representation of the state, or the diverse makeup of the state. And so there are two places, I believe, in the legislation that ensures that both the nominating pool and the commission itself reflect the diversity of the New York State population. And it really is incumbent upon the leaders who nominate them as well, and then the commission who nominates the additional three, to ensure that the members of the Redistricting Commission do in fact reflect the diversity of this great state. So it's part of the law. I mean, it's part of the proposed legislation.
All right, thank you very much. Any other questions? No? Thank you very much for
Thank you very much.
your participation today here at this forum and all the work that you do.
I appreciate your leadership and the leadership of your colleagues.